some more attachments are out. I see you at City TV and City FM. Meeting kind Canada. As I'm sure so the same brain attitude and was saying. A party in unity power where you have 2024, 2025 election to my personal Omunya unity power no sign to so like I said Dr. Agyapong-Bawumia emodi bono elsewhere South Kennedy or in Japan small bono elsewhere pa now so sha to say Dr. Agyapong-Bawumia adwumudoye power bono humoti se pambia so betumi na pambia so no pono obesan e win no so se papai to so ejomo ekwere ko tie se mapai atuni to so aka
of the country unprecedented, and all can be attributed to Bawumia. So in the process, he's also endeared himself the accolade. And so the emergence of Kennedy Agyapong does not automatically erase the standing that Bawumia has, in my estimation. But I must say, you see, what I'm saying is that Kennedy is doing all the right things as an underdog. He's doing all the right things. He's not sleeping. He's moving from region to region. He's campaigning. You understand? And you saw that in the first round, and you are seeing the same thing. He's doing the direct consumer contact campaigning. He's doing the media campaigning. He's doing the body language campaigning. He's trying to associate himself with the poor people, all that. So he's doing all the right things. But is it too little, too late, or so much too late? So this is how I read it. He's doing all the right things, but I am not so sure he has enough time to turn the tables to win the November 4th.
Quickly, let's say November 4th. It comes out, the elections as you have predicted, or you have, in your forecast, Bawumia has swept the thing fully. What happens then? What do you see happen? Will Ken now come and tone down and said, I said showdown, but hey, the elections have happened, he is winning, I'll throw all my support for the party. Do you see something like that happening? Or he's going to go, no, this thing was rigged, it was not correct, and I'm also going to go independent. What do you foresee?
Well, there are several scenarios that possibly can emerge out of this. The most unlikely scenario is Ken eating the humble pie and say, well, it happened, I lost, and so let things rest. I don't see him doing that.
That's the most unlikely?
Yes. The most likely is calling for the head of the electioneering process or the voting process. As in, things didn't go well, there were irregularities. That's because he has started dropping hints along those lines. And then the third one is the likelihood of him deciding that, okay, I leave the party for you, I go independent. You know, you hear people say that, oh, as for Ken, he won't do independent candidates. Well, I don't know about who will not do independent candidates, because you look at the fortunes that he will be left with if he should go the long haul and lose. If he loses, what becomes of him in the MPP? He's going to become a laughing stock in the MPP. He's going to be a persona non grata in the MPP because of the nature of the salvos that he's.
I know any some paying so that you have so the album no santu asa Kennedy on Japan we no mo dia bia eye de betuma bia say e betuma atwitwi na so my flag or dem the Patriotic Party now so as see ade emfa my Kennedy on Japan so say papa ya twa so that mo connect some papa ya to aka
throwing around. I don't think that any normal person would do this and then still go back and sit at the dining table with the same MPP. That must be very difficult. And so MPP itself must not rule out the possibility of a Kennedy Agyapong going independent. Not at all.
If that should happen, so we will have, let's say, Kennedy going independent, Alan is also independent, what happens to the MPP?
They will lose the election. If Kennedy goes independent, the MPP will lose the election.
Do you think
he won't win? He won't win not by no stretch of my imagination. He will not win, but he will be he will be formidable enough to cause an upset for the MPP.
What about Alan? What do you think Alan's chances are? Is he
I don't think
enough, at least
I don't think
5% to be a kingmaker, or you think he's just
I don't think he stands a chance. He doesn't control anything. He doesn't control a geographical constituency. He doesn't control a political constituency. He doesn't control an ethnic constituency. He doesn't control a demographic constituency. He's just a good man. He's just a good man. He's just who he is.
I like it. He's just a good man. Okay.
Yes.
Now this good man.
Ghanaians are not looking for good men to vote for.
Who are they looking for?
They are looking for somebody who will take the bullets on their behalf.
Okay. So let's look at Alan for a bit. He started, and when he was launching his party, you could tell he's trying to really attract the youth. You know, that they are the majority of the voters. He has a whole year ahead to do things. What if he's able to convince a good number of the youth to follow this movement with the Africa Shall Rise Again? Do you see that he could really have an enough impact on the youth that will dent the election?
Not in the life of the 2024 elections, maybe 2028. Because you see, the youth is not a group that is excited just by speeches. You know, they actually don't listen to speeches. By now, he should know that. They don't listen.
You're right.
They are excited and motivated by action that they can relate to. And so, Alan Kyerematen has been the longest serving trade minister in our Fourth Republic. True? So he should be able to list all the things that he was able to revolutionize for what will attract the youth to say that we will give our vote to this person. It's not what you say. It is what you say if you've never been given the chance before. But if you have been given the chance as a senior minister, a very influential person in the MPP, and we did not see the kind of things you are saying in effect, then what you are saying, they just, but let's look for the person who will get it done. Because I don't think that he will attract any youth. I even asked myself whether he has the resources to go the long haul.